Graham crackers. Slacking, buddy. Hurry up, Gainer. Bruh, you're missing out on the graham crackers. What you doing? Guess this chicken right here is on a diet like I am. Welcome back to another Daily Dash, guys. Today we are on the way to the gym. This is my first real day back in Vegas. Yesterday was like a day. I don't know, I needed to catch up on sleep and stuff. But today we are back in Vegas, gonna do a quick daily dash. I'm about to go to the gym, doing some Doordash on the way there, maybe not. So I am 178 pounds right now with shoes on. So we're gonna do our weigh-in with shoes on in a week, but I'm gonna try to drop 10 pounds. So I know we did this like last week, but it's way easier for me to document if I'm in Vegas because I can step on the scale every day at my own house. Oh, I forgot to give them water. And okay, be right back. Finish feeding the chickens. All right, welcome back to another video. Today we're doing a daily dash, but I, unfortunately, let's see if I can log in yet. Nope. Still can't log in, but I do have a dash that starts in about 30 minutes or so. So I'm going to go to the gym because I was going to go there anyways. I've been trying to lose some weight. I was 184 pounds at my heaviest. Alright! Last week I was about 184 pounds. Now I am about 100 and without shoes on, I'm probably around 175 pounds or so. But we're just gonna go with 178 on the scale, so I want that scale because I'm gonna wear shoes and I'm gonna hold my camera for the entirety of the weigh-ins. I'm gonna weigh in every single day so you guys can watch me lose 10 pounds, hopefully. Anyways, today we're talking about Doordash. I got an idea for you guys. How about you give us some gas money, bitches? Okay, I'm just kidding. But seriously though, like how much of a problem is gas now? Like, the unfortunate reality is people are going to continue to Doordash. So what we really say, it doesn't even matter. They're going to do what they want to do because they have full control, and people are going to continue to Doordash because it's a convenient way to make money. And it's unfortunate that that's the way markets and industries go, is that they're always going to go with the lowest customer, or lowest, I don't know. People can always under-negotiate someone else, and that's the way it works. But in this case, it's just like they can just pay us basically whatever they want to, and it's kind of just like deal with it. That's unfortunate truth. But how cool would it be if Doordash gave you, like, let's say $50 every time you drove, like, I don't know, 300 miles for them or something. Maybe more, I don't know. But how cool would that be? It'll never happen. It will never happen. Because then I guess we basically would be employees if they were basically covering our gas and stuff, which is eventually going to happen. We're going to be employees. I think Doordash is just taking the first steps into making their drivers employees, because that's probably going to simplify a lot of things for them when everyone just is on an hourly wage. They don't have to worry about people picking up certain orders. They're just going to take the money that comes in from the customers. Maybe you get tips, maybe you don't, I don't know. But eventually everyone's gonna become employees. And I think Doordash, I mean, that's the way, if you look at it from a business standpoint, that's the way to run it. That's why delivery companies have always ran it that way. And it's going to eventually, not delivery companies as of recently, but like pizza places and all that. Like, people have always been employees. That's what Amazon does. Like, it's not like, I don't know actually. Amazon has two different kinds of drivers though. But what I'm saying is, I think Doordash is taking the next steps into making people employees. It will simplify a lot of things for them if they don't have to worry about what orders people are taking and yada yada, all that good stuff. People would just take because they're on an hourly rate, but they're gonna have to pay for people's gas. And right now it's a huge problem, gas. Like, dude, I'm not going out of my way to do any Doordash now because it's over $4 in Las Vegas right now, and Vegas is pretty damn cheap. Anywhere else, like I just drove from Reno, most of the places average around $4.20 or so. Gas is getting ridiculous, but how cool would it be if Doordash gave us some gas money? Pay up, bitches. Anyways, okay, so today, yeah, man, lots of things have happened in the last couple days. Like, I moved back from Reno. That's why that airplane is on my trailer. The airplane was in the show, and it was a crashed airplane, and the whole show is based around an airplane crash. And basically the main character dies and like goes to heaven kind of thing, or hell, or I don't know, whatever. And then there's all these crazy characters. But I'm super glad to be back in Vegas. My brother has COVID. How funny is this that my brother is the only person in the house that got vaccinated, and he's the only person who caught COVID. That's so funny. Sorry, it's not that funny, but my brother's doing fine. He's not even really sick or anything, but he did test positive for COVID. I don't really give a shit about COVID or anything. Like, I'm not that I don't care about it, but I just treat it as a normal sickness. I just hate how it got politicized and stuff. I'm not gonna get the vaccine myself, though. I personally don't want to. I've seen way too many damn bad reactions to the vaccine, and like when people give their opinion on like what happened or something, they get suppressed or fact checked. I posted something earlier today on Facebook about Joe Rogan talking to someone who had a really bad reaction, and their like neck has basically been stiff for like a month. His name's Jimmy Dore, and yeah. Anyways, don't want to talk too much about that stuff, but we are on the way to the gym. I'm going to lose 10 pounds. I've been going to the gym every morning since I got here, working out, doing intermittent fasting, but I am drinking coffee, which doesn't really count as intermittent fasting, and sitting in the sauna a lot. I haven't been in the sauna because obviously COVID canceled saunas. COVID canceled saunas. Cancel culture. Anyways, COVID canceled saunas. We haven't been in there in like a year and a half or something like that. And finally, they opened them up at the gym. So I'm going to get my cryotherapy membership back. That way I can go in the cryo chamber, and then I can go in the sauna right after and totally make my body think that I'm like dying. Because that's what happens when you go in the sauna. Here's a health tip for you guys who may not know this. When you go into the sauna, after about 20 minutes or so, your body starts to think that it's dying, so it releases what is called heat shock proteins. Basically, what that means, it's like your body is releasing the emergency troops to try to save your body. You get all these extra hormones going through your body, makes you feel really good, and it also makes your body recover significantly quicker. Not only that, but the sauna does burn a lot of calories. Obviously, we know you're sweating your ass off in there. A lot of it's water weight, though. But the same exact thing happens when you are doing cryotherapy or an ice bath or something. When you basically freeze your body thinks the same exact thing. Like, oh, we're dying, better release the emergency troops, which are cold shock proteins. So that's you guys' fitness tip of the day. That's why the sauna is so important. And I go in it pretty much every day, but just about twice a day. Almost twice a day. Anyway, so that's what we're doing right now, and my dash starts in about 13 minutes, but I'm probably not going to log in until I'm done with the gym, or I'll probably log in halfway through the gym. So, be right back. Let's get this daily dash started at the gym. Alright, and we are back to finish up this daily dash. It is now 11:30. I was in there for about 40... Let's see, I got there at 10:40 or so. About an hour or so. Got actually a longer workout than I thought I would, and sat in the sauna for a solid 20 minutes. Now I'm all clean because I took a shower. But anyways, so got an order from Burger King. $5. We're gonna be $5 richer. I only took it because it's super convenient, and it literally, like, I'm just driving right over there and then dropping it off right over here. It said 3 miles, but actually, for some odd reason, the GPS was off, and I thought I was like down the street. It's probably only about a mile or so. And bro, man, I wish I could show you guys my dash cam. This guy just sped out of his parking spot and almost ran into me. God, people are such bad drivers. It should be like, you should have to take a way more vigorous test to get your driver's license. Honestly, I can't wait till cars just drive us everywhere, because like 90% of people cannot drive very well, and they cannot like save their life. Like, people don't have good reactions. I think like normally when something bad happens, people just freeze up and go like that. There's so many, like, I don't know, a lot of other things you can do, which is why I think extreme sports is so good for people. Because when, like, although as someone who's done extreme sports professionally for 10 years, 12 years, and about probably 25 years of my life, I think that it's horrible on your body, but it teaches you how to stay committed, for one. Like when you're sending a trick or something, you obviously have to be fully committed, and if you're not, you can die. Literally, you can die. Two, it's like high intensity problem solving. Something you, like when something bad happens, you know how to react, or you're training yourself to not get scared and react. A lot of people are like afraid to jump off like a 20-foot cliff or something. That's okay, but I don't know if everyone should do this kind of stuff, but I think it's very good to train your mind to not get scared in certain situations. Anyways, okay, we're gonna go over to Burger King, pick up this order, and it's only $5. Then they offered me a bunch of $3 orders after that. I was like, nope, I got standards, bitches. If you are trying to tip me, like, even though there was one, it was like for 0.5 extra miles, like $3 for point. That's close, you know, because it was also from Burger King. But I have to hold myself to a standard. If you're not tipping me, bro, I ain't doing your order, no matter what. No tip, no trip. I like that saying. See it a lot in my comment section. Anyways, all right, be right back. All right, almost to Burger King. Man, my freaking, I probably shouldn't be wearing this watch because my whole entire, I slammed my wrist or my whole arm up against the wakeboard yesterday. I went wake surfing, and like there's this line of like inflammation because it actually smacked it pretty damn hard, and the watch like doesn't really fit, so I'm gonna take it off because it's literally like taking off my circulation because it's like swollen in that area. Anyway, so I wanted to talk about a negotiation deal that I made yesterday. Basically saved us about $10,000 in our next upcoming shoe sale, because I like to give you guys all of my details so you can kind of like hopefully see, and hopefully it doesn't come off as cocky, but hopefully you guys can see that like negotiations and business deals that I make, that way it puts you in the same kind of mindset that you can make in the future, or like you know how it goes in the future. So for those of you who don't know, I mean, I'm sure most of you do know, I own a footwear company. Those shoes that I showed at the beginning of the vlog, those are the low tops and the skate shoes, low tops and high tops. I think they came out so good. I'm so happy about them, and they literally, like, they're literally perfect. And we solved a lot of problems that people have with skate shoes, like the soles falling off. It's such a big problem that companies don't sew the sole to the shoe. It's just so, I don't know. It's an extra about $1 per shoe, and I'm like, yeah, we have to do that, because our first model that came out, the soles fell off, which is super annoying. About probably 10% of the off-axis ones that we produced, the first shoe, the soles came off. Most annoying thing ever. Man, this line's actually really long. I'm gonna just walk in and get the food. But actually, yeah, I'll go get it. It'd be irresponsible to wait in this long line of the drive-thru. Anyway, so the shoes, the soles fell off. So we're never gonna ever produce a shoe that the soles are not sewn onto the shoe. For the off-axis Ninjas, the new shoes that we came out with, 0 problems. There was we haven't had a single return. That's how good those shoes are. I'm baffled that we went from having like 10 to 20% of the shoes returned and we had to send them a new pair, versus like 0. I don't think the only returns that we've had was people ordered the wrong size or something. So that's good. Anyway, so basically what happened, we negotiated like our pricing on the shoes, which is about $16.50 or so for the skate shoes. But after tariffs and all the kind of like shipping and all the other expenses that come into it, shoes are around like 25 or so to make. 20 to 25, probably around 25, I would say. This is definitely a much higher quality shoe. Usually they're around 14 and then they come out to around 20 or so, but we're doing like little emblems on the side and all that stuff, so about $25 per pair of shoes. So basically yesterday, my designer and basically person I talked to from our manufacturer in China was like, hey, we're actually going to need you guys to do 500 per model, so that would mean we needed to produce 2,000 pairs of shoes. And I was like, that's an extra 800 more than we already said we were going to do. We were going to do 300 of each model. Gives us 10 sizes, and after that, like, we don't have enough room in our shipping container for 2,000 more pairs of shoes. There's already 2,000 in there, and there's probably room for about 800 more, so we got to get rid of shoes anyways. So basically they were like, yeah, you're gonna have to order this many. And I was like, trying to negotiate with them, and I was like, they were like, maybe we could do 450, but that's about it. You have to order this quantity. And I was like, okay, never mind. We're gonna go with a different manufacturer. Like I said, I didn't just say that, but I was like, okay, so far you guys sent us one model that was blah blah blah, bad, came out. I was like, actually, I think we're gonna go with a different manufacturer. And I know that we have all of the power. Obviously, we haven't invested in anything in the skate shoes. There's so many options. Like, we can go wherever, you know, like there's tons of manufacturers for shoes. The only reason why we stay with them is because we have a working relationship. We've already produced 2 models of shoes. But I was like, you know what? We're gonna go with someone else because we can. We have all the power. And there's a lot of times where you guys have all the power, but you're afraid to let go of something in a situation. This book that I read called How to Sell Anything to Anyone and Negotiate, I forget what the negotiating book was, taught me this. Like, when you have all of the power, a lot of times we don't have all of the power, but in the cases where you do have all the power, you need to really think about that and go into the mindset of like, hey, like maybe it's an interview and you know this company absolutely needs you. Sometimes companies, like, you know they can't find a great person for this job and you are the great person, but you need a job really bad, you know, and maybe you don't negotiate something that, like, you like maybe are a little bit disappointed with the pay that you got or something like that. So when you have all the power, like for in this case, I knew we had all the power. We can go to any manufacturer in China, India, Vietnam, there's so many places, Mexico, and it's not hard to give them a design. People would be stoked because we're giving them like $25,000, $30,000. But I knew that we had all the power, and they came back with like, okay, never mind, we can do 300 a pair. Sorry about that. But I was like, yeah, bitch. Just kidding. Okay, anyways, I'm gonna go get this food because I'm rambling about business stuff. Alright, so anyways, what I wanted to say, basically, I saved $20,000 by knowing our worth and that we had all the power just yesterday. Saved $20,000 by not having to order an extra 800 pairs of shoes. So that's why you guys got to know, like, this is why you have to be ruthless in business. Like, you have to. If you are not, and if you just like, okay, fine, we'll order this, like, dude, we would never succeed as a business. But you have to be ruthless in business, and that's why not all people are good CEOs. Or I'm not saying I'm a fucking great CEO, but our company is doing pretty damn well, I would say. Not all people are CEOs. Some people, like, I know a lot of people that are like way too nice, but they probably would not be a great person running a business, because when certain things come up, they're like, okay, fine, I'll do this, blah, blah, blah. Those are probably good. A lot of people aren't entrepreneurs. Some people are intrapreneurs. Some people can come into a business and make it better. You have to know what kind of mindset you are, and you have to be honest with yourself. Like, I am borderline crazy. I jump off 80-foot cliffs. I'm not afraid to commit to anything. When I thought of the idea of, like, I started 5 businesses in the last 5 years. Like, I'm not afraid to commit to anything. A lot of people are afraid to, like, pull the trigger. Like, I always tell people, like, hey, if you want to be in business, you gotta, like, jump into business. You gotta just jump in the cold water. And, like, who cares if it's cold? You're gonna have to figure out how to swim to that buoy anyways. It's my new favorite analogy about starting businesses, by the way. So you'll probably hear me say it a lot. Anyways, okay, be right back. Got to drive and should probably pay more attention to this delivery. All right. Ooh, he will meet me outside. Cool, I love when people meet me outside. I wish he was tipping me more than $2 though. God damn it, Dominic from Burger King. All right, just dropped off the order, came outside. I love when people do that, so I don't even really mind that he only gave me $2. I don't really need the money that bad anyways. I just like to make money. So that way, I didn't spend any money on the way to the gym today, basically. That's always my goal is casual dashing. Just do it here and there, drive an extra mile to make an extra $5 or so. I'm gonna head home. I actually have to mail some shoes, which is my least favorite part of the day, especially because it's 106 degrees right now. Thank you, Las Vegas. And my shipping container with all the shoes is outside, and that thing's even hotter. I don't even know why I go to the sauna. I could just go sit in my shipping container outside. Maybe I should do that, actually. I've always wanted a sauna at my house. But anyways, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, the guy totally, like, I obviously have a big, expensive camera on my dash, and I'm talking to it, and the guy was just like, definitely confused as to why his DoorDash driver has a camera on the dash. But anyways, so also real quick, hey, if you guys want this beautiful, look at this dash cam. It records me and it records everything in front of me. So yeah, if you want to get the dash cam, link is down below. Check them out. Use that discount code that is in the description to get 15% off. This is the best dash camera on the market, absolutely. And it's crazy because it turns on like it's not COVID, I swear. Although it might be, actually, because my brother has COVID. But it's weird because I've been home for 2 days and he's locked himself in his room basically, so I haven't even seen my brother. Yeah, maybe it is COVID, I don't know. I don't think so though. Yeah, the dash camera is amazing. It turns itself on as soon as I like unlock my car. It records like all kinds of stuff. It's so cool. I've never had a dash camera before, but they are basically sponsoring the channel, and if you guys want, use that discount code, get a cool dash camera. I never thought I needed a dash camera, and then I was like, you know what, if someone hits me or something like that, I would prefer to know who hit me, or if they try to like do a hit and run or something, I have video evidence, seeing as it filming in like 20K, I'm just kidding, it's filming in 1080, something like that. Oh, it's filming in 1080 at 30 frames per second. Anyways, alright, I'm gonna leave you guys with that. If you guys want to become a DoorDash driver, there's also an affiliate link down below so you can make money wherever you go like I do. Anyways, we will see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Go check out offaxisathletics.com. Use the discount code offaxis10 for 30% off. We'll see you in the next one. Thanks guys, peace.